Okay, give me the clapboard. Anyway, we're on. This is Malcolm Presents with many shades of green. No, with Tush Twins.
Tush
Hi
twins.
guys,
Hello.
Hello.
and you're heard
Happy
on
belated
Yeah,
Hanukkah. Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah is over.
I know, yeah,
Yay.
we're coming up on Christmas and Kwanzaa and
Kwanzaa. Happy
whatever
Kwanzaa.
else people are
Do,
doing.
do, do you find out? Well, I'm finding out as I'm getting older, days are going by quicker.
Yes, it does.
But we were just celebrating Halloween, and then it was Hanukkah, and now that's over. And now it's going to be Christmas. Christmas will be over. It's going to be New Year's, and then we're going to be in the 2024. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And there's been so much progress made. Never mind.
Never mind. That's for another show.
That's for a show on Thursday. So anyway,
I was having dinner last night with my sons and their girlfriends, and all of them were born like in 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998.
Right. Yeah.
And to them, it's sort of, I guess, like to our grandparents or our parents who were born in the 1900s or the 1800s going into the 1900s. And
yeah, my grandma was born in the late 1800s in England, Grandma Sylvie. So it's that British blood in me. That's why I drink tea like this.
I thought it was. I thought
You
that was
remember Ruthie drank tea like this all the time?
Yes.
I thought
Remember
that
that?
was.
Yes,
I
you
thought that
always
was
had
the
a
Yiddish
pinky up.
blood in you.
I
Oh,
have British blood. I do. That's why I like tea and
Ugh.
crumpets. I
Ugh.
love tea. There's tea in here. This is tea.
Anyway, are we
Though
going
I
to start? Are we going to start the show?
Sure.
It started.
All right. Well, anyway, we have to introduce that we're the Tush twins.
Tush
And if you don't
twins?
know that by now, then you're going to have to know it now again
Then
and
you're sitting
again
on
and
the wrong
again and
sheets.
again. And, the redhead, Rusty, Paula, and me, Maxine Faith,
Yeah.
bring you through our 60 plus years of friendship because we love each other and we've had levity and drama and joy and unabashed love.
And I snuck in about 2 years ago.
Right. And we got the third guy Tush boy, Tush dude.
Tush dude. I like Tush dude.
Tush dude. You're the official Tush dude. But anyway, so we always trying to think of things to kind of talk about because generally we go way off the topic. But somehow something came up on my feed about the Guinness records odd news UPI year-end 2023. And I got to tell you that I just cracked up. We can give you some quick background on why we're always checking the Guinness records is because the redhead and I put together for the tokens a tour of all 30 baseball stadiums in 1998, and they sang the national anthem, and they got a Guinness record. So we, in this little group, we have a record.
Record holders.
We are record holders in the Guinness Book of, records for probably being the only group who will ever have done that. I cannot see.
Sang the national anthem in 30 baseball stadiums in one season. Logistically, that was one of the hardest things that you and I have ever put together in our lifetime.
Right.
And thank God we had no rain.
We almost had rain.
We had in Montreal.
Of all places, Montreal, and we thought that wouldn't be a problem because they used to have the retractable roof. But somehow they didn't have the retractable roof. And they delayed the game, and finally they decided to play. I thought Phil was going to have a cow, literally.
Because we couldn't get him back there, and we'd have to start all over again.
Did you have to sing the Canadian national anthem?
Yes. Mitch did
Canada.
Well, not only did they have to do it in English, they had to do it in French. Mitch had to learn the French version, and he had to sing a stanza in French and a stanza in English. So that was fun. And then we had to pre-record it for the Boston Red Sox because they
Yes.
wanted us to lip sync. And of course, we were short a token, so they threw in my husband to be there as a body, and they told him, if anything comes out of your mouth during this, they go, you just mouth it, just mouth it. And it was really, really funny. And I love the monster, the green monster, well, their mascot.
Mm-hmm.
And my favorite mascot was the Philadelphia Fanatic. There was without a doubt. That was the guy was hysterical who does it. He's just a total goofball, and he was really funny. And we did have a rating system, and we gave teams that were good, we gave we
Like
had it,
5 stars.
we had, good at bats, and then we had, strikeouts.
Mhm.
And
Oh, there
you
were a few
mentioned,
strikeouts, not too many, but most of them were pretty
well,
good.
the number one
Two.
you sent me today was the
It's the
Padres.
Padres, yes. Repeat for Padres, which
P
means
for
P
putts.
for putts.
Right. They were everywhere we went, they gave us, places
Change.
to hang out and to, like, kind of like green roomish kind of place. Actually, or any kind of where the players would be, but not, we wouldn't be with the players, but other areas
But you
near there.
guest room.
Guest
Yeah.
areas. And the best team was the St. Louis
St.
Cardinals.
Louis Cardinals, yes. They
They
were
gave us,
amazing.
Marty was the guy who was the head of it. They treated us like royalty.
Well, what
And
what
then
year
the
was this?
98.
1998.
And then the next team was the Houston Astros. The Houston
Mm-hmm.
Astros in the Astrodome. Where my son came, and they gave him the ball, the last ball of the game, and they let him run around the bases. And he was just, thrilled that he was able to run around the bases. It was crazy. But they were the only team that figured out you can use the monitors that they would use for those with hearing impairment that they would
Mm-hmm.
give out to sing the anthem, and you wouldn't get the reverb. One of the worst reverbs was the Milwaukee Brewers Park
Yes.
before they changed it to the new park. The new park was being built. It was maybe 5 seconds. And then in Yankee Stadium, it's about 3 seconds. And you really get that reverb, and it could throw you
Yes.
off if you don't, know it's kind of there.
Well,
So, but
that's a classic scene when Lou Gehrig
mm-hmm.
is making his
Making a
farewell
speech,
speech.
right? Mm-hmm. And you
Ladies,
hear the right,
gentlemen, gentlemen,
right. And
gentlemen.
now, batting first, playing second base. Yeah. It's kind of crazy, but
But
to be
my favorite team to go to were the Mets. To me,
mm-hmm,
to stand on the pitcher's mound,
mm-hmm,
and I picked up dirt. I
right.
still have the dirt from the original Shea
Well,
Stadium.
Phil got the dirt from Red Sox.
Mm-hmm.
He, because Abby, it's like sacred ground, literally.
Mm-hmm.
And
The Shea Stadium for
Chicago,
me.
Wrigley, and yeah, those two
They,
stadiums are the
they have
oldest.
they have a company that you could buy, or an auction that you could buy memorabilia from the various
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
stadiums, and
I
Right.
wanted to buy the seats from Shea Stadium,
yeah,
but they were so
well,
overpriced.
they're buying the seats
So were the Yankees, but I knew
for
someone who had
the old,
them.
yeah.
So it was,
Ebbets Field would be my thing. If you want to buy me a present, get me a seat from Ebbets Field.
uh, I'm
Ah,
sure
They're
there's
around.
probably one somewhere. There
Yeah, there,
probably some somewhere, but
yeah, there is a company that sells them.
yeah, I know. It's
though my favorite team to go to was we were going to the Yankees, and everyone, the guy who was taking us through the tunnel goes, if you see Mr. Steinbrenner, do not say hello, do not look his way, just go straight and keep walking. I was
wow.
behind you guys and with Dennis, and
Mm-hmm.
I saw Mr. Steinbrenner. And I went up to him and I shook his hand and I said, he was so nice. He was so happy to talk to us.
Right.
He
Uh,
was, yeah. And the
Well,
guy's looking at me, you're talking to me, you're not supposed to. I didn't care.
he's the one that made as a known, he made a complete transition. I remember when he first took over the Yankees, people hated him. You know, the
Mm.
businessmen, I forget the exact reasons, but at the end, everybody loved him.
He
Yeah.
was very nice.
Yeah.
Well, he had a
Yeah,
good part in the Seinfeld show. You ever see that?
I love that. He spit at me. No, that was Yankees. Oh no, the Seinfeld show was
no, the Seinfeld
who
was
played
Kramer.
it was
Kramer spit at
Kramer, yeah.
Hernandez or something. Keith Hernandez or
Hernandez.
something.
Right.
Keith
I don't know.
Hernandez. You got
Well,
a
Right.
right,
goofy.
George worked for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
George
George
worked
Washington
for the
Steinbrenner. Yes.
Steinbrenner.
Steinbrenner. Right.
Yeah.
And they would have the whole things. You would always see the back of his head, and George would
And
talk
that
to him, and he'd
was
go with his
Larry.
hands.
That was what's his name?
It,
Larry
it,
David.
Hey,
Larry David played
Yep.
Steinbrenner or
the,
somebody
the
else?
voice.
No, it was
Oh,
Larry Steinbrenner. It was
Well,
Larry
actually, when there was
David.
one episode which has been going around where Steinbrenner made an appearance there,
mhm.
Yeah.
but they cut out that scene because, according
Oh,
to Larry David, he was a horrible actor.
Who?
Steinbrenner,
Steinbrenner.
Oh, well,
because they cut out the scene and he had to call him up and say, "Oh yeah, the show ran over," and giving some excuse.
right, right. Well,
So that was our thing, and I just loved the Guinness Book of Records. And there was one that Maxine sent me that
yep,
really intrigued me.
right.
It was the loudest burp. A woman,
Female,
right? Female burp.
loudest burp female, but you, Miss Rusty Paula, redhead, you are the real burping queen. You get told. So do you, hold
We could have
on.
half hour of burps.
All right, it could possibly be. It wouldn't shock me. Anyway, the woman is she's from Maryland.
Really?
Kimmy Cola Winter belted out
Hmm.
a belch that was measured at 107 decibels. This was the loudest burp, female, about as loud as a motorcycle in full throttle. She told Guinness Records that she had coffee and beer with her breakfast on the day of the attempt to ensure maximum volume. Is that what you do? Coffee and beer?
No beer for me. I had plenty of coffee,
No
maybe
beer.
seltzer,
Uh,
but no
uh,
beer. No.
she had to ensure maximum volume for her gargantuan gas.
I love her. I bow down to her greatness.
And it was just short of the 112.7 decibel male version of that's the record.
Hmm.
And just, just
How about
I
loudest yawns?
loudest yawns, I don't know. They have a record for, and speaking of spaghetti, I mean, you were so
I know.
upset with me. I can't talk. My lip is still
Oh, it's
crazy.
still
Yeah, it's
excuses.
the stitches are still on the inside.
Yeah, when
For
Maxine was
ladies and gentlemen.
pregnant, she told me she couldn't eat pasta. I was so upset. I was like, "Oh my God, you can't eat pasta."
She tells Mitch that he goes, is Max okay? And you go, no. And
She
he goes,
can't eat
why?
pasta.
Right. He goes, why? And she goes, she can't eat pasta.
And
I
I was
just
like in tears.
was
Well,
like, how do you
why couldn't you eat pasta? I
I
don't get that.
just didn't like the feeling of it at that point. It changed because when I finally ate it, I ate it in front of you. I'm going, you see? And I'm slurping it down like a pig, and I'm like 6 months pregnant. Yeah, that and meat and the smell of any cooking meat. There was no,
Oh, that was when you were pregnant?
yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't deal with it. I could not. It was terrible.
About,
So
going back to burping, do they have a Guinness Book of Records for burping at the bottom end, which I won't say what it was?
Hooting?
mean a poot?
Yeah.
The toot, the hoot?
I
Do
don't
they
know
have
if that. I don't
A
know the thing.
fart?
Uh,
A fart?
a fart?
A shart?
a short.
Can you can you imagine the guy
Them
working
together.
can you imagine the guy working for Guinness and they ask him, what do you do? Oh, well, I measured farts.
Right, right.
Is there a
Be funny if,
smellometer?
right. I was just gonna say if he has to check the smell, good luck. I don't know. I could imagine if they got that person and these other people with the loudest burps in the same room. I would clear out. I couldn't.
Actually, I wish Phil was around because he would probably record it and make an album out of it,
Hmm,
I'm
a
not
song.
sure. Maybe.
I don't know.
I think maybe more goofy kids would do that for TikTok or something,
But they,
right?
Now,
That's like
yeah.
a TikTok thing, right? I'm sure they
Yes,
might
indeed.
even have it on
they
TikTok.
probably have a show.
Yeah. Well, I'm on TikTok, but I don't look at it. I have to get off of the other one though. That's my next thing.
Which one? Twitter?
X, yeah, whatever it's called now.
X.
X.
Yeah.
Everything is changing. I can't, you know, I don't follow why it's changing what I have to do. Facebook is changing.
Yeah,
I
everything
keep
is
on getting notices, next
right.
week you'll have to do so and so, and X is, I mean, soon
Yeah.
they'll charge you for everything. Right now it's
Pretty,
free.
it's free for the moment, but
At the
that
moment.
uh, when certain airlines, abroad charge for bringing your carry-on on. I mean, you're bringing it on, but they're charging you for bringing on a carry-on.
Yeah, Rusty, what time did you go to sleep last night?
I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep last night. I have back spasms all night, all day. I have my TENS unit on,
Oh,
Ooh,
and I
that's a
went to the
thing.
doctor this morning, not chiro, my physical therapist at 6 o'clock. I was in
Mm-hmm.
so much pain,
Right.
and I
Oy.
have it on now. So no, I didn't sleep very
have
well.
you tried acupuncture?
It doesn't work for me.
Okay,
I tried it.
oh, okay, because I've done it like 6, 7 times, and it seems to relieve it a bit. It
Mm-hmm.
comes back.
Right. I used acupuncture for my hip
I've used it for my
a few
neck. It
years
didn't work.
ago, and I did feel some relief from it, so I was happy. It took
Plop,
But
it
plop,
took a few
twist.
times.
Oh, what a relief
I
it
think what I
is.
like the best is before she puts the needles in. There's this guy, not too big, but gives me a massage
Well,
Mm.
about
that's
15
good.
minutes, and then the neck, and I
Ooh,
feel it when he sticks his thumb into my neck, into my
that sounds
It's
like
the
muscles.
fun.
best.
Well, lucky it's not the longest tongue on a living dog.
Oh
The
my
longest
God.
tongue on a
Elsa's
living
pretty
dog.
Yes, the
close.
longest. This is more Guinness. I'm gonna put
Oh,
it in there.
going back
The
to
dog
Guinness.
is Rocky, a 9-year-old boxer from Bloomington, Illinois. Had his tongue measured at 5.46 inches from the tip of his snout to the tip of his tongue.
I have a question. How do you hold the dog still enough and have his tongue out to measure it?
I just don't know.
I
Uh,
think my dog would
the,
probably win that one. We call it
took,
Gene Simmons.
well, and so Rocky took the record from the dog previous, Zoe, a Labrador German Shepherd whose
Oh,
5-inch tongue had earned her the title earlier in the same month, but that month her title was
was knocked
topped.
off.
So I don't think Elsa or Sparkles would go
Because
do
her
well
tongue
in,
is so long, my dog.
but
As we said.
I never finished the spaghetti thing though.
Oh yeah, tell them
Okay.
about the spaghetti.
Now,
Okay, because you love spaghetti. And I'm eating spaghetti, don't worry. Most people eating, this is for the most people eating a single piece of spaghetti simultaneously.
Simultaneously, yes.
German restaurant group Vapiano gathered 465 couples at the Tempelhof Airport hangar in Berlin to perform a simultaneous Italian kiss, which involves two people sharing a single strand of spaghetti and locking lips when they meet in the middle. The restaurant group initially set the Lady and the Tramp inspired record in 2020 and decided to take it back when they were bested by another group of 433 couples. So I don't even know how they did that. One Most people eating a single piece of spaghetti simultaneously. So I guess it's the couples that are eating it. It's
Yeah,
not
the couple.
it couldn't be a long strand of spaghetti
No,
because
no, it's the
that would
couples
win
who long.
the longest strand of spaghetti Guinness record if it was like, I don't know. That's just,
Mm.
they think of the craziest things. Most spoons balanced on the body.
most
I don't,
spoons balanced on the
Oh, I
body.
could put spoons on
yeah.
my cheek, my nose. I can do about five of
Abolfazi
them. Five,
Saber
six.
Mokhtari bested his own previous record when he'd managed to balance 88 spoons in various locations around his body. He previously set the record at 85 spoons, but
Oh,
he told Guinness that he first started sticking objects to his skin when he was a child, and he has now developed the skill to where he can use his natural adhesive properties to lift an entire adult person off the ground. What?
What?
that's all, folks.
Well, since I play the spoons, I have to go for
Mhm.
a record that playing the spoons for how long can you do it?
Yeah, but are those teaspoons or tablespoons?
It just says spoons, all kinds of
I'm
spoons.
sorry, you have to qualify it.
It wasn't qualified in the article, so you would have to go to Guinness and find out. So
By the way,
anyway,
are the Guinness World Book of Records, are they related to the Guinness beer, or are they spelled the same even?
yeah,
What's that?
The Guinness Brewery,
Oh,
are they
I
related?
think it's all from the Guinness. It's from the Guinness Book
I
Brewery.
think there is some connection, but I don't
Yeah.
exactly know what. Uh, we'd have to check that.
Can you
But
imagine working for Guinness all your life,
as
validating all these records?
has to be a fun job. I'd do it.
I would love it.
I think it's hysterical.
Well, what
Go
do we have
there.
to?
I don't know if I'd like the burp one, but
Oh,
I
the
certainly.
burnt
do.
one.
Well, and this one is, well, we used to play Mr. Potato Head, right?
Yes, we did.
So this is an actual thing. The fastest time to assemble Mr. Potato Head blindfolded. And I think on Mr. Potato Head,
Blindfolded?
blindfolded. They do it and they're blindfolded. Andre
Yeah.
Ortolf, a serial world record breaker with more than 100 titles to his name, donned a blindfold and started with a fully disassembled Mr. Potato Head toy. Oh my God, this is crazy. Uh, he then, added the feet, arms, face, and hat to the plastic spud in 12.11 seconds, earning the record for the fastest time to assemble Mr. Potato Head blindfolded. I guess there was a record of Mr. Potato Head when you're not blindfolded. I
Yeah.
mean,
The only world record that I think I saw done is I forget the name of is a paddle, not paddle ball, but where they have the ball on a paddle, a little ball with a string
oh,
with
that
a
you tap up and
rubber
down. Yeah,
rubber,
yeah,
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I used
yeah.
to be good at that.
and you keep up in the air. Yeah.
Right. Well, I know I don't know who comes up with this stuff. I guess people send in to them that they've done, you know, I milked a cow for 7 hours, some crazy stuff. And
Oh,
I just looked at this and they were just the one that two more that kind of got me is, my husband had a mustache forever. I met him with
yes,
a
he did.
mustache. I didn't know him any other way than without a mustache. So now, the longest mustache on a living person, and Les never tried this. He eventually shaved it and never told me. And when I saw
Dude,
him
you took
You
a
didn't
driving
video of
tell
down
me
me.
the,
looking at him.
I took videos
Sure.
of people. Everyone was going, "Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!" So anyway, Paul Slaughter of Somerville, South Carolina, had the length of his 2 foot 1 inch whiskers officially verified at the National Beard and Mustache Championship in Casper, Wyoming, earning him the Guinness World Record title. He sports an English style mustache defined by the World Beard and Mustache Championships as slender, beginning from the middle of his upper lip, with the hairs extremely long and pulled to the side. Tips may be lifted slightly. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I wonder if they have the longest hair growing out of a nose.
Who knows?
Excuse me.
Who knows? Get it?
Because I seen
Uh,
the longest hair growing out of the head, going into ponytail or pigtails.
I don't know. Do people actually grow hair out of their nose and leave it grow out? I mean,
I don't know.
that would be very uncomfortable, but
that
who
would be
knows?
disgusting.
I think I don't know.
I seen these long fingernails, which I don't know how people
Well,
can.
yeah, yeah. I don't know how do you possibly get by with fingernails that are like 5 inches long?
Well, I
Gross.
think I related a funny story one time for a Halloween costume. I did Count Dracula,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
and I put on the fake long nails.
Yeah.
But when I had to go to the bathroom, I couldn't unzip my fly.
oh no.
Oh, goodness. So what did you
I,
do, pray tell, Malcolm?
uh, well, it's lucky that I mean these were my single days. I had my girlfriend unzip me before I went to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
That's
Could you
an
But
come, honey,
excuse.
it was
come here,
funny.
honey. I need you to unzip me
Right,
because my
right. Excuse
nails are
me.
too long.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. And she said, sure, I believe that one.
Yeah, sure, right. If you try again, let's see. I don't know. Oof. Yeesh.
Yeah, but it was fun because I don't know how women do their zippers and things with those nails.
I have
Well,
trouble, and my nails are not that long,
yeah,
but they're pretty, for me, they're long.
what do you got? What polish on you got?
I have like a platinum,
Oh,
and
Oh,
this hand has a menorah.
oh,
oh,
See
I
if you can
can't.
see.
Oh, pull it
yeah.
back. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I
now I see
see.
it. Yeah, hold it still.
How do they do that? They just
She
paint it on?
repainted it.
Oh, cool.
You put a
And then
stencil?
this one, see if you can see, it has a little dreidel.
Oh my goodness. That's cute.
And then tomorrow, Thursday, when I go in, I'm gonna have little champagne bottles
For New Year's, you
for
Ah.
New
mean?
Year's. For New
Okay.
Year's,
Why not?
When is New Year's Eve?
next
Soon.
a week from Sunday.
Oh, Sunday night?
Yeah.
It's a Sunday. Oh boy. Okay. Well, at least we get Monday off.
But
Anyway,
Chinese restaurants are usually closed on Monday up here. They're all open.
Hmm.
well, yeah, they have
Well,
to be.
they'll all be open Christmas Eve
That would be that.
Yeah.
Well, they'll
because
be open. They'll
of
be
all the
open.
Jewish patronage.
Christmas Eve. They'll be open.
Christmas Eve and New
Yeah.
Year's Eve, they're open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
So.
what became the tradition? I know in Brooklyn and even out in Los Angeles, the tradition is the Jewish families celebrating
mm,
Christmas Eve go
uh,
to Chinese restaurants.
yeah,
No,
because
that's
it's the
Christmas Day.
Well,
Christmas
Christmas
Eve
Eve or
and
Christmas Day, neither
Christmas
one.
Day. I would usually eat Chinese food and go to a movie
Movie, that's what we
because
did. But
nothing
on
else was
Christmas
really
Eve,
open.
I used to go to your house because it was my
Yeah.
parents' anniversary.
Right. Yeah, and we used to do ho ho ho, merry merry, and whatever else we did.
Have a merry, merry Christmas.
Yes, yes, you can find
Merry,
Merry
merry.
Mary by the tokens and those girls on BT Puppy. Go check it out. Or go online and you can listen or buy it, whatever. So
So
we
what?
have
Now we're still on a Guinness Book of Records.
last one.
Yes.
Last one
Fastest 5 meters on a scooter by a parrot.
Yeah, I
by
thought
a
that was the best
parrot.
one.
A,
By a
a
parrot.
speed a speed demon cockatoo named Chico made an appearance on Italian TV show Lo Show de Record and rode his birdside scooter a distance of 16.4 feet in 14.58 seconds to break his own previous record of 17.79 seconds, which was set just days earlier. Uh, the Bulgarian man Keloan Yavashev, a professional parrot breeder and trainer, said he's had Chico since the avian was 3 months old, and the bird showed an early aptitude for learning tricks and performing them for crowds. So I think the follow up should be how many crackers did Chico eat or did he get from his trainer to do
Hmm.
this trick?
Well, how many hot dogs can you eat in what's it, 5 minutes?
Nathan's
The Nathan's.
Joey Chestnut. I can't watch
Joey
that.
Chestnut,
I can't even watch it.
he didn't break his record this past year, but he still won.
He didn't?
But no,
Oh, he didn't break a
he
He
record,
won,
but
but he
he
still
didn't
won.
break
won.
a
No, he didn't
record.
break a record. He still
That
has
is
the
like
record.
that is I can't watch it. It makes
I
me want to
used to
like
watch it when you had to
I
do the
watch it
whole
every
when you
year.
had to do the whole Frankfurter, eat it with the bun with
The
the
bun, they
roll and
can stick
all.
it in the water. But
ah
Maxine, do you remember going with us
ah
to the original one before it was telecast
oh
back
yeah.
in the
Now
early
it's
60s? We used to go.
gross. It was gross. It was gross then, it's gross now.
I watch it every year. It's my favorite thing to watch.
I watch
You're
it every year
you
because it
like
takes me back.
gross shit stuff like that. Oops.
No, it takes
Gross.
me back to Coney Island.
Ghost Poopy. Yeah, it brings
Mm.
me back to Coney.
Right.
Well,
And I haven't been there in like 20 years.
We were
yeah,
there
we were
last year,
there, last year, right? So
a
that
year
was
and a
cool.
half for our
But
high
there's
school
still
reunion.
there's something so, when I have a good hot dog, there's something so reminiscent about it. You
Right.
know,
Well,
I'll eat a hot dog and I'm taken back, 60 years,
Right. Yeah, well,
when I was a
Nathan's
kid.
dogs, they were pretty
Are
good
the
when we had
best.
they were still good when we had it there. And the fries were good. Except it
Oh, they're
was like
still good.
99 degrees out. That was the only
And I
problem.
almost
And
passed out.
Yeah,
everybody makes fun of
I saw
Charmaine sandwiches.
Charmaine
We
on a
did it.
bun.
I cooked it in our house
I
for
gotta
us.
have another one. That's
It
hysterical.
was good.
That was so funny.
I think that was the only place in the world that you get a chow mein sandwich.
No, actually, that's not
No, it's
true.
not.
There was
Where?
actually a Chinese restaurant in Brooklyn that had it on the
Mm-hmm.
menu. I sent it to,
Yeah, we saw
yeah,
it.
yep, which is probably where this gentleman from Nathan's, who was a manager there or something,
Mm-hmm.
got the idea. I don't
That's
think you
good.
automatically would go put Charmaine on a bun.
Charmaine.
He had to
And
see it.
I think we just set the record for the fastest 30 minutes of a show.
Really?
It's over.
Guinness record, baby. Well, the tokens had a Guinness record, so we have the record by osmosis here.
The fastest 30 minutes.
Fastest 30
Anyway,
minutes.
guys,
All right.
I'll see you. I'll see you
We'll see you before the yeah, we'll be
before
in next
Christmas and
week
before the New Year's.
we'll do a rap or something.
Doing what we do.
Doing what we do.
And I have
Well,
no idea after 2 years, I have no idea what we do.
neither
But
do
Well,
we.
everyone, Merry Christmas to everyone that celebrates. Have a
Yep.
wonderful, healthy, and may you get anything you wish for.
Yep. Peace and
Peace,
joy.
that's what I'm
no,
wishing
no, no,
for.
excuse me. There are too many anti-Semitics out there. I don't want people to pray for things.
Well, you
Well, I
can pray.
wanted to
Anti-Semites.
pray for
Always
peace.
remember
There are stupid people
thoughts
out
and
there.
prayers. Thoughts and prayers.
But
Okay.
only good thoughts and prayers.
Good thoughts. Let's have good thoughts.
Okay, guys,
right.
you have a great week, and well, I'll see
You
you
All right.
for
too.
Christmas.
Yes, we'll see you.
You've been listening to Tush Twins on MalcolmPresents.com.
Right.
You haven't gotten our exit yet.
Have Tush will travel. Our
Bye.
exit. You want me to do an exit?
Give an exit.
Thanks for joining us for the Tush Twins. Be sure to catch all shows on MalcolmPresents.com. Always take time to move your tush. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Shalom.
Shalom. Ta-ta.